So here is the time lapse of putting the fuselage onto the wings. We did end up getting it together. I just got tired of worrying about if it was recording or not. So here's a quick time lapse to answer Squib's question about sport and experimental airplanes. I assume you mean light sport. So a light sport airplane, the maximum gross takeoff weight for a single engine land light sport airplane cannot be more than 1,320 pounds. And then for a seaplane light sport, it's 1,430. The maximum airspeed in level flight can only be 120 knots calculated airspeed. It has to be less than that. It can't have any more than 2 seats. The propeller must be fixed or ground adjustable. Non-pressurized cabin. Fixed landing gear. Fixed or repositionable landing gear or hull for water airplanes. Maximum stalling speed. It's not more than 45 knots. So that's a light sport. Basically, it's a light airplane that when you have or meet those qualifications, you can fly it without a medical. You need either a pilot's license, a private pilot's license, commercial pilot's license, or a sport pilot's license, a certificate, actually, not really license, certificate. And you can fly a light sport airplane without a medical. Now, there are more limitations that I mentioned here. Can't fly at night and different things like that. Definitely cannot fly for hire as operating under LSA rules, but that's what a light sport is. As far as experimental goes, there are several categories of experimental aircraft. In the case of the Cavalier that we're putting together here, 565 Delta, it's a home-built experimental, so it was built at home by a private builder, not by a company, and it was never certified by the FAA, so that's why it's experimental. Now, this airplane is built based on plans put out by a company, so it's not experimental in the true sense as in a home-designed, home-built aircraft. It's designed by plans and put together. They're built by a home builder. So other experimental classes are like if you wanted to make a modification to a type certificate at airplane to make a supplemental type certificate STC, then you could do that. Make your aircraft experimental to do that. Also, you could do, if you wanted to race at air shows or go to air shows or air races or whatever, there are categories for that as well. So that's the difference between experimental and light sport. In this case, this is an experimental airplane. We're not going to try to register it as light sport because we want to make the gross weight its full 1,650. So thanks for watching.